to love it, but in order for you all to really be committed and really like form a strong bond, you have to be interested in what your partner is interested in. Because if you're not, they're going to find other people who are interested in that because they love it. And so a lot of people fail to realize that, yeah, you might not want to, but you have to, especially if this is the person you plan on being with. And people grow and people change, and if one person is changing and the other person is not, and the other person isn't interested in those things that you are growing interest in, then you're gonna pull apart. You're gonna, pull away from your partner, and that's not a good thing. And I think that's what happened with my last relationship. Is I was growing and he wasn't, and it just wasn't working. And I don't think it was that we didn't love each other, because I did love him. I still got love for him, but it's just that we weren't right for each other, and that's okay. Like, yes, 11 years is a long fucking time to realize that this person is not for you. But at the end of the day, I don't regret it at all, because one, it brought me my daughter, and two, I've learned a lot about life and relationships and myself because of those 11 years that I was in a relationship. And I know what I want and what I don't want right now. And so I think another big thing about relationships and compatibility is, if you don't know what you want, if you don't know what you like, how is somebody else gonna come into your life and add to that? So my biggest thing, and y'all will hear me say this in every video, you need to find out who you are. You need to find out what you like. You need to find out what you don't like. What you're willing to do and not do in relationships, and then you find somebody who fit those criteria. But it ain't about looks. It ain't about money. It ain't about it's not about superficial shit, for real. If you try to have a lifelong partner, it's not about the superficial shit, because when money go, are you going to be there to help? If he doesn't have it, are you going to be there to help? If you don't have it, is he going to be there to help? Is he willing to do that? Is she willing to do that? And if they're not, then them having money don't really mean anything. In the times where money is not an issue, when money is not an issue, what else do you have? Like, do you have somebody you can confide in? Do you have somebody you can trust with your secrets and with your life? Like, for me, my biggest thing is safety. My biggest thing is, am I safe with you? Can I count on you? Whether that's mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, can I count on you? Money is not an issue for me, because at the end of the day, I make my own shit. Yes, I want you to have money. Yes, I do. But that's not my focus. My focus is having somebody who I can come home to and laugh and joke, and if I have an issue, I can talk to that person about it and they won't make me seem like I'm crazy. Or if I have an issue with that person, and I can go to them and be like, this is my issue, like, what can we do to fix it? I want to be able to do that too. You have to find somebody who have the same goals as you. Because if you don't have the same goals, then y'all working on two separate planes and y'all living two separate lives, and that's not a relationship. And then when you have that, it's like, okay, when we get home, yeah, we do what we do at home, but then outside of the home, who are we? What are we doing? I want to go to a play. You don't want to go to a play. You want to go play basketball. I don't want to sit at the gym with you. Or you want to go to the studio, but you don't want me in the studio. Or I want to go to a family function, but you don't want to go to family functions. Like, how is that a relationship? Find somebody you can do the things you love with, but also you love the things that they do as well. Or at least will try to love the things. And that's why I just love my babe. Like, we got so much in common, and we enjoy so many of the same things, and like our life goals, like we're growing together, like for real, and I can talk about him about what I see the future is, and he can talk to me about what he see the future is, and it's similar. Like we can work towards that together, and it's no, this is what I'm gonna do, and then that's what you gonna do, and then how we gonna make it work, because what you want to do or how you see the future is not the same way that I see the future. It's not that with him, and I love it, and I'm enjoying growing and learning and building something that I believe wholeheartedly is gonna last. And so that's my 2 cents. You gotta find somebody who you're compatible with, who you can grow with. And even if you're been in a relationship or been married for forever, you both are going to change. You both are going to get interested in things that you weren't interested in before, but you have to allow your partner room to do that. You have to allow your partner to grow, and if you love that person, you will grow with them. If they want to start doing yoga, or if they want to, like anything, you have to allow them to be who they are or grow to be, and you have to embrace it. Because when you don't embrace it and you're stuck thinking of them or looking at them in the same way that you've always looked at them, your relationship is gonna get sour. So be open and be be okay with them being a different person than who you met 10 years ago, 15 years ago. Because if they're the same person that you met all those years ago, something is wrong. If you're the same person that you were 15 years ago, something is wrong. So my thing is, we need to remember that we are human, that we change with knowledge, we change with understanding, we change with wanting better. We all should be growing every day, because if you're not growing, you're dying. So allow your partner that grace and be willing to embrace whatever the situation is. Be willing to embrace that and try to engage in whatever your partner loves. Because if you don't, your relationship is just gonna be y'all just going through the motions. And no one wants to live just going through the motion and feeling like they stuck.